Hey, and welcome back for another at-home adaptive workout. Today's workout is going to last about 35 minutes. The things that you're going to need for today's workout are two chairs. One you're going to be sitting in, and another you're going to be leaning over on. So I got my two chairs. If you're in a wheelchair, you'll need an additional chair to lean over on, just like I just said. You're also going to need a balance pad I have right here. If you don't have a balance pad like I'm going to be using, you just need something soft like a pillow that'll be raised up off of the floor. So you'll want to use something like that. You're also going to need a jump snap device or a seated jump rope device. This one is called a jump snap. I will leave a link for you if you want to pick one of these up. If you don't have anything like this, you can just do the movement with your hand. I'm going to be demonstrating all of the exercises that we're going to be doing today, and we're going to get started. Our first circuit, we're going to do all exercises in a row, so just join in with me. 60 seconds of seated jump rope. So we're just going to go like this. We're going to be sitting up straight in our seat. And if you don't have that jump snap, which is a seated jump rope, just like I'm using, I'll turn to the side so you can see me. You can just do the motions with your arms. If you want to bring your legs into this exercise, you can by lifting them and lowering from the floor. If you feel like that challenges you too much balance-wise, you can just leave those feet firmly planted on the floor and continue to move your arms just like so, as if you were standing and performing the jump rope. So we got about 8 more seconds left of this because we're going to be doing everything for 60 seconds. The next thing we're going to be doing are some jumps, and we're going to be using that balance pad or pillow. So I'm going to place these down, and we're going to turn right over to this balance pad. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to start with your feet outside and jump them up onto that balance pad or pillow if you have it, okay? You can see me using the sides of the seat to help support my torso, but if you want to make this exercise a little bit more challenging, no hands, okay? If this is too much of a challenge for your core, you can simply step up and step down. Just modify and keep it moving. Make this your exercise, either or, it's up to you. I just want you to modify and keep it moving. The next exercise we're going to be doing is a squat to overhead. Now you can use that jump snap if you have it, or if you have a medicine ball, or you could use the pillow down below, but I'm going to be using a medicine ball because I have one. So you're just going to press your feet into the floor or pad, and you're going to extend your arms out straight and then raise your medicine ball up overhead or pillow. Or if you don't have that, you can just perform the movement with your hands. But I'm pressing my feet into the floor as I lean over, and then I'm going to raise my arms up nice and straight, just like so. And again, don't worry if you don't have a medicine ball. You can use an extra pillow, or you can just do the movement with your arms. Modify and keep it moving. I do want you to pull your belly button in and keep it in as tightly as you can, okay? Tightly as you can. Okay, so go ahead and stop right there, and we're going to turn right back around to our other chair. We're going to be doing crossover push-ups. So you're going to place the ball or any object that you have in the middle of your chair, and you're going to slide up real close to it because you're going to do one push-up to the side of it, and then you're going to switch and go to the other side of the chair and do another push-up. So we're going to go back and forth, crossing over, doing a push-up motion. And remember, all of our exercises, crossing over to the other side, we're doing this for 60 seconds. And you should be pulling your belly button in every time. See how I'm going to one side of the chair, do my push-up, and then I go to the other side of the chair. You're crossing over. I'm just switching my hand position. All right, so if you'll stop right there, we'll go right into our next exercise. So you're still going to use this chair. What I want you to do is slide to the edge of it, extend one foot back and then the other, lean forward, challenge your core, then step forward with your feet, and then you're going to bring the ball towards your chest to row. Extend it out again, place it down on the chair, step out, balance, step forward, foot flat, and row. Remember, if you don't have a medicine ball, just perform the movement with your hand, okay? Row, hands back down, step out to the side. Notice when you step out to the side like this, your core is being really challenged in this moment. Step forward and row. Let's do this one more time. Forward, side step, nice and wide. Step back and row. All right, so the next exercise we're going to do, we're going to turn right back around here. We're going to be doing a squat and toss. So really, you're just going to be pressing your feet into the pillow if you have it, or the balance pad, or the floor. And then you're going to raise up, toss your ball into the air. Lean over, press into the pad, toss. So boom, toss. Really pressing and squatting with our legs, and then toss. Squat, toss, right? So this is a modification because we're really pressing into the floor or the pillow if you have it, using your leg muscles, and you're using your shoulder muscles to perform the toss. And remember, if you don't have this medicine ball, you're going to just perform the movement with your arms. All right, last one right here. And we're going to be moving on to our next exercise, which we will be picking up the jump rope again, 60 seconds, follow along with me. So just like last time, we're going to perform the movement. If you don't have this device, perform the movement with your arms, modify and keep it moving. Keep yourself moving. Pull your belly button in as tightly as you can. Every exercise we're doing, it's 60 seconds long. We got to do all of our exercises in a row, one after another, and then we're going to take a 60-second break. A 60-second break. We have 3 more exercises to do, and then we're going to take our 60-second break, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so our next exercise we're going to be using the balance pad or the pillow again. But this time, we're going to start with 1 foot on, 1 foot on the floor. Staggered. Lean forward and press, and switch your feet in the air. Do it again. Press. Switch those feet in the air. Lean your torso back, just like this. When you switch your feet in the air, it'll help give you some extra power as you push. Use your arms to help you as well, just like so, but do keep your belly button in as tightly as you can. If you're finding it too difficult to switch your feet in the air, you can simply modify and step. See how I made this change? Modify and step, okay? Modify and keep it moving. Keep it moving, just like this. All right, let's do this one more time. And stop right there. We're going to move on to our next exercise. We're going to be working on our core. So slide to the edge of that chair. I want you to lean back, extend your arms out. I'm going to be doing Russian twists, side to side twists like this. We're really working on our love handles. At this point, pull your belly button in as tightly as you can. Lean back towards the back of your chair as tightly as you can do this exercise, okay? If you can't lean back that far, it's okay. Only lean far as back as you can comfortably, okay? Only lean as far back as you can comfortably. Modify and keep it moving. This is your workout. Do challenge yourself. Don't cheat yourself. We got 5 more seconds of this, and we're going to jump rope one more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to jump rope one more time for 60 seconds. So scoot back in that chair. We'll start our jump rope. And if you notice my arm swings, I'm going forward. But if you want, you can reverse and go backwards. Your choice. But it has to be 60 seconds long. We have to be upright in our chair. We have to pull our belly button in. Optionally, you can make those feet and legs work as well. And again, if this is too challenging for you to do that, just do the arm movement. We got about 15 more seconds, and then we're going to take a 60-second break. 10 more seconds and counting, and then we're going to take a break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and take a break now, 60 seconds long. I'm using a timer to keep track of our breaks. If you don't have a timer, you can use a clock. If you have a clock nearby, I have a clock as well to help keep track of the breaks. No more than 60 seconds. We're going to be starting our second round or second full circuit of all of the exercises that we did. If you want a copy of all of the exercises that we did in our first circuit or our first round, just send me a comment below and I'll send you a link to the copy that you can print out and keep. I took the time to list out all of the exercises and how long you should do them, specific instructions with pictures. So if you want that, let me know. But our break time is over. We're going to get right back into another circuit, starting with the jumping rope. 60 seconds. Let's go. We're going to do this circuit 3 times. So right now we're on our second go round with this. If you want to use your feet, you can do that. And remember, try to only take those breaks when we take those scheduled breaks after each full circuit is complete. So I hope that you had an opportunity to give your muscles a little bit of a breather, your lungs a little bit of a breather. You grab some water if you needed to take a sip of water. And now we're back into work mode. We got 10 more seconds of this. And then we're going to move on to our next exercise. We're going to be doing a split squat, alternating jump. I'll show you that one. So we'll go ahead and stop with the jumping rope, and we're going to work on the split squat. You can use a pillow if you want in that split squat, or if you don't have one, I'll show you here. If you don't have one, just use the floor. It's totally fine. Try to use your arms to help you when you're switching here. See how I'm switching here? If it's too difficult to switch those feet in the air like that, you can just step with it. Modify and keep it moving. It's really okay. Just modify and keep it moving. Challenge yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Whichever version you find to give you the best challenge. Not too much, but a good challenge. Whichever way works best for you, I want you to choose it. Challenge yourself. Don't cheat yourself. And you're going to go ahead and stop right there because we're going to move on to our next exercise. We're going to do the crossover push-up. So we're going to turn around to that extra chair using the medicine ball like I did last time as a guide. If you don't have it, I'm going to show you without. But what you're going to do is you're going to do a push-up to the side of your chair. Then you're going to cross over to the other side of the chair. Do another push-up. Cross over again to the other side of the chair. Do another push-up. Cross over to the other side. Do another push-up. Try to keep a nice flat back when you're crossing over and not hunch your back. Try to be nice and flat like so. Do another push-up. Cross over. So you're really crossing over, going side to side when you do this. Think about it that way. That helps you going to one side of the chair, doing a push-up, then going over to the other side of the chair, doing another push-up just like that. We'll do it one more time. Side of the chair, push-up. We'll go over to the other, push-up. Okay, so now we're going to be doing that row that we were doing, that combo, when we're jumping out into our plank. So lean it over, nice flat back, extend those legs out to balance, and then bring those legs back in, and you'll bring your hands into your chest to perform the movement of the row. Hands out again, back down, stepping out, stepping back in, row. Okay, so this way, if you don't have that medicine ball that I was using, it's okay. Just modify and keep it moving, okay? Perform the movement with your arms. Okay, so I'm going out. Extend those legs out. Making sure you bring those legs out to the side like this because it really makes your core work. And that's what you want to do, okay? It's your modified plank position. Let's do this one more time. Hands down. Extending your legs out to the side to get in your modified plank mode and then come right back in. Row it. Okay? All right. So let's pick up that medicine ball if you have it. If you don't use a medicine ball. Just perform the movement with your hands. So I'm going to lean over. I'm going to press my feet into the floor if I don't have a pillow. And then I'm going to toss it up into the air. I'm going to lean over again, press my feet into the floor with a nice flat back. And then I'm going to sit up, toss it. Okay? Lean over, push my feet into the floor, toss it. Lean over, push my feet into the floor, toss it. If you do have a pillow, you can push your feet into the pillow. Okay? Toss it. So lean over, push your feet into the floor, toss it. Just like so. Modify and keep it moving. Challenge yourself. Don't cheat yourself. All right, stop right there. We're going to go right back to the jumping rope. 60 seconds of this. You can go forwards or backwards. You can lift those feet up off of the floor for more of a challenge like I'm doing here. Or you can modify that and just use your arms to do the movement just like this. Your choice. You do need to pull your belly button in. I'll turn to the side this way so that you can see me. I'm going forward, or remember, you can go backwards, modify, and keep it moving. We're going to be using the balance pad right after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to place these down. I'm going to use this balance pad. If you don't have this pad, don't worry about it. Just perform the movement. So I'm starting with my feet wide to the outside of it. Then I'm going to jump them in, right? Feet to the outside, leaning forward, jump it in. Feet to the outside, leaning forward, jump it in. If you don't want to jump like I'm doing here, you can step your feet to the outside, lean forward, step your feet back in. Use your arms to help you balance with this and to help you gain some power when you're rocking back and balance when you're leaning forward, okay? So you can jump those feet up over your balance pad or your pillow, or you can walk them onto it, just like I'm doing. Your choice, modify and keep it moving. The next exercise we're going to be doing that squat to overhead again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm going to grab this medicine ball again, but if you don't have it, you can simply perform the movement. Okay, so my feet are to the sides of me. I'm going to start with this ball in between my feet. Then I'm going to raise my arms up overhead, just like so. I'm going to lower it again. I'm going to press my feet into the floor at this point, and then I'm going to raise that ball up overhead. My belly button is still in. I'll turn to the side this way so that you can see me. If you want to use your pillow, you can do that. Keeping your feet on top of the pillow, pressing your feet into the pillow as you raise that ball up overhead. You'll feel a really good squeeze in your muscles if you're using the pillow for this. But if you don't want to, don't worry. Modify and keep it moving. You can just simply use the floor. We'll do this one more time. Keep your elbows straight, back, straight. All right, go ahead and stop right there. I'm going to place this ball onto the chair over there, and I'm going to be using this one more time. So you can use the pillow or your balance pad. I'm going to place one foot up and the other one behind, and I'm going to switch my feet into the air, switch positions with my feet, leaning forward and then rocking back. It really helps to drive the power into the push that I'm doing right now with my foot. So give that a try. Do pull your belly button in. Keep it in as tightly as you can while doing this. You got it. Belly button in. Back nice and flat. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right then. So we're going to grab our medicine ball again. If you don't have one, just do the movement with your arm. Extend your arms out straight. Get your bum to the edge of your seat and lean back because we got Russian twists to do. We're going side to side with this. Working in our love handles. Don't bend your elbows. Keep them out straight. Out straight. Belly button in. You are not holding your breath. You should be inhaling and exhaling throughout your exercises. Side to side. And remember, if you don't have a medicine ball, or if you were using the medicine ball starting out and it's getting too heavy for you, you can simply place it down to the side and just perform the movement side to side with your arms and hands. Just modify and keep it moving. No quitting on yourself. We got one more exercise to do. That's the jump rope, and then we're going to take another 60-second muscle and water break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got our last exercise before break time. That's the jump rope. I'm starting off going forward. If you want to go backwards like so, you can totally do that. If you want to include some leg work and lift your feet up off of the floor, it'll challenge you a little bit more balance-wise. You'll certainly burn some more calories, but if you find that it's too challenging for you to do it this way, I want you to simply keep those feet firmly planted into the floor and just do the arm movement. And again, if you don't have this jump snap like I'm using, it's an adaptive jump rope. Just do the movement with your arms. Don't worry about it. If you want to purchase one, I'm not affiliated with them, but if you want to purchase one, I can provide a link in the description for you. Just send me a comment and I'll send it right over to you. We got less than 30 seconds and then we're going to take that break. This will be our last break because we have one more round to do after this. Almost done here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it is now break time. We got a 60-second muscle break, 60-second water break, all in one. And then we're going to do our third round or our third circuit, all of these exercises. Again, this entire workout should take you close to 35 minutes. The entire circuit has 11 exercises in it. So 3 rounds of that, it's about 33 minutes, and then you got your break. So it's going to be about a 35-minute workout. We've done 2 full circuits. We only have one more to do. 30 more seconds of our break. Go ahead and grab your water break if you need it, because we want to try to stay on our work times and our break times. If you've seen my other exercise videos, you've seen that I did not edit them because I want you to see how long this workout should take you. So I want you to see exactly how you should be doing everything. So no edits. Let's start this third and final round. We're going to be using that jump rope again, that adaptive jump rope. So let's go ahead and do that. 60 seconds of this. Remember, our circuit has about 11 exercises in it. So this is an 11-minute circuit right here. We'll be done in less than 11 minutes. For all of your exercising, remember to warm up. You're going to do a 3 to 5 minute warm up before you do your exercises, okay? You know that. I always put that in the description of all of the exercises, so you got to do your warm up. I give you a free link to a warm up routine, so do that. If you have another favorite warm up that you like to do that as well. No worries. If you want a seated stretch routine, I'm providing a free link to a seated stretch routine as well. Do that or do your own favorite. Doesn't matter. Stop right there. We're going to move into our next exercise. We're going to do an alternating jump. Let's use this balance pad with that. Alternating jump. If you don't have the balance pad, remember, use your pillow. If you don't have a pillow, just do this on the floor. Do the movement. So this is the most challenging way, but if this is too much of a challenge to switch your feet as you balance in the air, you can step with it, okay? Just modify and keep it moving. Remember, modify and keep it moving. Don't quit on yourself. Challenge, don't cheat. Challenge, don't cheat, okay? We got less than 10 seconds. Then we're going to be doing those crossover push-ups on the chair behind us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get right over here to do these crossover push-ups. I'm starting to one side of the chair, then I'm going to cross over to the other side of the chair. If you don't have this medicine ball to cross over, just use an imaginary one, right? Imaginary one, do that push-up. Cross over, imaginary ball, and do the push-up. Perform the movement, okay? Challenge yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Modify and keep it moving. You can do that. Modify and keep it moving. Totally okay to do. Less than 30 seconds to go. One side, cross it over to the other side, just like that, okay? Cross it over to the other side, push up. That's all you got to do. Okay, if you find these too difficult to do, you can just lean over and do your basic push-up. Doesn't matter. I do want you to just modify and keep it moving. One more crossover. Awesome. Okay, let's keep this medicine ball because we're going to balance into that plank position as we're leaning over. So let's do that. Extend one leg back. Extend the other back. Balance. Step forward. Step forward. Row with it. Okay? Step back with one leg, step back with the other, step forward, and row with it. You don't have the ball, just perform the movement. Remember, just perform the movement. Step to the side, step back, step forward, just like that. Feet are nice and flat, and I row, just like that. Hands down, stepping back, stepping forward, row, just like this, okay? Take your time with it. Make sure your belly button is pulled in as tightly as it can be. We're going to be working on the squat toss in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's move on to the squat tossing exercise. So all you're going to do, I'll turn to the side here so you can see me. I'll use the balance pad. You're going to lean forward. Squat or press your feet into the pad. You're using the same muscles as in a squat. Press those feet down into the pad for the squat portion. Raise up and toss, right? So that's the name of the exercise. Squat, raise up and toss. Squat, toss. That's all you're doing. If you don't feel comfortable tossing your ball or tossing a pillow, if you have it, you don't have to do it. Just perform the movement. You can do a raise, okay? If you want to, if you feel like your coordination is off, you can do a raise, just like that. Look towards the sky when you do it. Okay, pull your belly button in nice and tightly when you do it. 4 more seconds of this, and then we're going to go right back to the jump ropes. This is our last one. Okay, let's do the jump roping again, our seated jump rope. So let's go ahead and start performing that movement forwards or backwards. You see my jump rope got a little bit tangled. Well, that's okay. Just modify, keep it moving. My belly button is in, super tight. My feet are firmly planted on the ground to modify this for stability, optimal stability. If you want to make yourself feel a little more of a challenge, remember you can do those raising of the feet, leaning back, raising your feet, right, as if you were jumping rope, right, with your feet. You definitely feel it a little bit more in your core. If it's too strenuous to do that, just do the movement with your arms, forwards or backwards. It doesn't matter. 5 more seconds of this, and then we're going to be using the balance pad again. 3, 2, 1. All right, 60 seconds of those jump ins and out. So feet out to the sides of the pad. Then we're going to jump them in, jump them out, jump them in. See how my back is nice and flat? Just like that. Okay, jump in and out. Remember, if you don't feel comfortable jumping, having both feet in the air as you do this, you can step in, step out. Just want you to modify and keep this moving. Challenge yourself. Don't cheat yourself, though. Just modify and keep it moving. If you don't have a balance pad, use a pillow. If you don't have a pillow, you can just do this movement on the floor. Separate your feet out to the side and then bring them into the center. 3, 2, 1. We're going to grab this medicine ball again. If you don't have it, just perform the movement. I'm using the pad again. You don't have to. Arms out straight, lean forward with a nice flat back. Ball in the center of your legs. Then raise that arm straight up overhead, and then we'll go down again. Press your feet into the floor or pad or pillow, and then raise that ball into the air, back and forth this way. Pressing your feet into the pillow or ground, raising that ball up overhead. Keep your belly button pulled in as tightly as you can while doing this. We got 3 more exercises to do after this, so less than 10 seconds to go for this exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to place this ball down to the side, and we're going to do these alternating step ups or jump ups. So I'm going to start switching my feet or jumping with them into the air. If this is too challenging for you, you can step. Just like so. Use your arms to help you as we have been in the past. Pull your belly button in as we have been in the past. Do breathe, no breath holding, okay? Remember, modify and keep it moving to challenge yourself. You can rapidly jump with those feet like this. See how I'm doing that? Switching my feet in the air, rapidly jumping with my feet and switching them in the air. If that's too tough, you can step with it. See how I change that? How I modify that? Just modify and keep it moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work on our core. We got Russian twists to do. Slide that bum to the edge of your seat. Grab your medicine ball. Extend your arms out. Lean back. Let's twist side to side. We got 60 seconds of this to do, and the clock is counting. After this core exercise called a Russian twist, we're going to do one more 60-second round of jumping rope, and then we'll be done. Less than 30 seconds of this now, then we only have one more exercise, and you'll be done. I still want you to do a stretch afterwards, and I'm giving you a free link to a free stretch routine I created. If you want to use my stretch routine, you can totally do that. If you have your own favorite stretch routine, do that. Doesn't matter, just stretch those muscles. Stop right there. We're working on our last exercise now, which is the seated jump rope. 60 seconds of this, and you'll be done with the workout. 50 more seconds to go, and you'll be done with the workout. You can maintain this modified version right here, or you can challenge yourself a little bit more. This is the last exercise, and try to raise those legs, feet up off of the ground. And again, if this is too challenging, don't do it. Simply modify. Stay in your appropriately challenged zone, upright, moving those arms. You can go forward, just like I'm doing, or you can finish off going backwards. 10 more seconds of this, and we're done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Congratulations, you made it. Workout complete. Remember, I do want you to get a stretch in. Click on the link in the description below if you want my free stretch routine, and if you'd like a copy of all of the exercises that we did today. I took the time and listed all that out, provided instructions, and I've got some pictures to go along with it as well. If you'd like that, just send me some comments below, and I'll get that out to you, get you a link for that. Hope to see you again for another adaptive workout. I am O, and I'm looking forward to hearing about your progress. So go ahead and send me your progress reports too. Have a great day.